welcoming the record 7th-time CCAA tournament champion UC San Diego Tritons head coach Eric Newman. To his immediate left is junior right fielder Zander Clarke. Directly behind him is senior closer Cameron Kurz. And to his left is today's starting pitcher, junior Jonah Dipoto. Coach, if you can please start us off with some general comments on today's 5-1 win over Cal Poly Pomona to close out this tournament victory for your team.
I thought, I think the story of today was just what playoff baseball looks like. It looks like pitching, looks like defense, looks like timely hitting, and that's what we did. And it was a good game. I mean, it was a good baseball game. It was competitive on both sides. You know, competitive. Now you knew Pomona was not going to just go away lightly. They never do. And you know, we're glad that we came out on top, and I'm really proud of these guys, these players. They deserve all the credit.
Jim, let's start with you. Coach gave you the ball today to go win a championship, and you gave him 5 good innings, 4 zeros after that first inning home run. Great effort by you. How great does it feel to be on the mound this afternoon?
It's awesome. Nothing feels better than that, especially getting your team a chance to win. It's awesome, especially getting the shutdown innings, seeing us get some runs right there was just awesome. It fired me up. You probably heard it a little bit too after the double play in either the 4th or the 5th. Got a little bit ratty after that one. Just awesome to see our guys play.
Zander, conference MVP. Now you add the tournament MVP. Your first season of fully involved college baseball. A ton of success. Tied the game up today with that RBI single. Can you describe how you're feeling today?
I'm happy for our whole team. I think we really came together for this tournament. I mean, we've been playing really good baseball probably the last 20 games around there. And it's nice to be moving in like this, and being a big part of it is great.
Cameron, your story just keeps getting better. Could you imagine a year ago being on the bottom of that pile today?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's good to get one for the guys and to be able to contribute like that. I've had a past that doesn't look so pretty, but bouncing back and helping the guys win, that's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun to help these guys and to be with them.
I imagine you knew exactly what Pomona did yesterday to stay alive in this tournament. You took the ball there with a 4-run cushion. Talk a little bit about your emotions there in that 9th inning, please.
I was pretty calm the whole time. My breathing was fine. No anxiety. I was just, every single time I'm gonna pick up the glove and I'm gonna throw my pitch. And I had a few misses here and there, but in the end, sticking to my plan and trusting myself, it worked.
Coach, if you can talk a little more about Jonah's effort today, please, and also just in general, this tournament, your bullpen, 19 in the 3rd innings, just 5 or so hits, 4 runs altogether. They really did the job for you.
Yeah, I mean, when you come to a tournament and you're going to play every day and you're going to play a lot of games against good teams, your bullpen is going to have to perform. They're going to have to come in, they're going to have to get big outs in big situations, and they did that all weekend long. And to be honest, they've been doing that for the last month. We get a lot of hype around the offense, and the offense. Hey, look, the offense is pretty darn good. But to be honest, when you're at this level at this time of the year, pitching has to be there, and defense has to be there. And if you just look over the last month of the season, I mean, I think our ERA over the last month of the season is sub-3. And you look at the strikeouts to walk ratio is changed. It's just flipped on its head from where we were early in the year, and that's a credit to Coach James. It's a credit to our pitchers, really digging into the work, really like being aware, having some awareness of just, hey, we weren't very good, and we needed to make some adjustments, and they did. And it's really fun to see guys make adjustments and then be rewarded for that. So you look at our bullpen, the way they've pitched in this tournament, but it's really something that we've been seeing happen here over the last really month and a half.
Zander, talk about that at that tied the game, please. Bases loaded, down 1-0. Obviously not a good spot for the opponent to be in to see you come to the plate. Talk about what you were looking for there, and we were able to tie the game with that single up the middle.
Yeah, I'd seen him a couple of times already, and I was pretty comfortable. I had the game slowed down to where I wanted it. And he made some good pitches. And I just fought with 2 strikes, and that's kind of our identity. Like, it's been our identity for most of the back half of the season, is being really, really good with 2 strikes and just executing a plan and winning a pitch, and that's how it happens.
Jonah, clean second for you. Had to be a big lift for you to see a 3 spot go on the board for you guys in the 3rd.
Yeah, it's always huge when we get those runs up there. Just seeing how pumped up our team gets every single time we score runs is awesome. Nothing feels like it. It's fantastic every single time.
Coach, we talk, as you said, about your offense a lot, but again, the power numbers are staggering. But a couple of things I wanted to point out. There was back-to-back 2 strike hits there for Tyler and Zander in the third, and then the following inning, Baumgartner, Paulos, and Stewart, all right-handed batters going to right field.
Yeah.
Just all kinds of real varied, successful offense for your club.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little sign out in right center field, a Chevrolet sign that says "Buy into it" underneath it, and we actually talked about that, buying into that side of the field with. If you're right-handed, you got to win the game the other way. We got to win the game the other way. There's no way. At this time of year, pitching is too good. They execute better. They can make you uncomfortable with 2 strikes, and the only way you battle in the plan, as Zander was talking about, is to buy into going the other way. And when it's fun as a coach when you talk about it, but then when you also got to have players that buy in and do it. So it was fun to watch all weekend long. The 2-strike hitting was outstanding.
Cam, specifically, there were bases loaded, 3-0 to Brendan McKenzie, who was pinch hitting today, but a dangerous hitter, 7 or 8 home runs this season. What were you telling yourself at 3-0, and how were you able to bounce back and get in the strikeout?
I clear every single pitch after I throw it, so previous pitch has no effect. So to me, I was just picking on my target and throwing my pitches still. I didn't care who he was in the box. I knew what I had to do, and I was just going to focus on execution and do it. And I trusted my defense and put it in play. I knew they'd make the play.
Coach, one guy who's not here with us this afternoon is Michael Paulos. He made his tournament debut today in the 9-hole. Big lift for you. That opposite field RBI double, 2 for 3, also a walk, 2 runs scored. Talk about Mike being ready to play today.
Yeah, I mean, Nick needed a break. I could tell, and we have a lot of confidence in Michael. He's been playing really well down the stretch. Last 2 or 3 weeks, he's really performed well. And I was looking for an opportunity to play him. I really was. And coming into this morning off of a late game last night, and you come back this morning, you just go, hey, this is the time. This is the time to put him in. And we had a lot of faith in Michael. He's been a leader for us. We all saw what he did last year, in that World Series run where he basically he was a huge part of our run at the World Series. So we don't worry about him not being ready to play or the moment being too big for him, because we know what he does and what he brings to our team. It's different than what Nick brings, but it's quality leadership, and that's biggest thing we're looking for.
Coach, finally, pretty good feel that you were playing on past this weekend regardless of what happened today, but now you know that you will, and may very well be hosting this coming week. 8 straight wins, 18 of 20. Have to be feeling really confident going into that region as defending champions.
I mean, yes, but we're going to enjoy this. We're going to enjoy this tonight because we know that come next week, what we did this week doesn't matter. It's about the next pitch. It's about what we do next, about the next game, the next opportunity. And yes, I do think we have a confident group. There's no doubt, and their ability to bounce back from losses has been tremendous. And so I'm confident just because I know that we're talented. I know that we're playing well right now, and we're doing the things that playoff teams do to keep advancing. We're pitching, we're defending, we're hitting with 2 strikes. That's what playoff teams do. And if we continue to just stick with that and keep the game simple, we'll be fine. Whatever happens next week, I feel very comfortable that this group is going to know how to play and know what to do. I don't know if we'll win it or not, but I know that we'll have the right plan, we'll have the right approach, and the players will be bought into it, and we'll go into it embracing the opportunity.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Thank you.